Klopp's very happy with that side of the game of Elliott. And again, if he's setting a Premier League record that season for counter presses, then, you know, that's what the manager wants. We know how important it is to Jurgen Klopp that Liverpool players, first and foremost, get the press right and the counter press right. That's why Darwin isn't starting, and that's why we've seen Elliott get games, and that's why we're starting to see Curtis Jones get more games, because both of them are very, very good at the counter press. He's tragic in all positions. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I'm not even going to entertain you, mate. That's just fucking stupid. Sorry. I'm not even entertaining that. Like, I'm not even going to get into a row with you over it. But you're talking about a kid who's, 19, 20, and you're saying he's tragic in all positions. He's one of our boys. And he isn't tragic in all positions in any way, shape or form. So yeah, I'm sorry. That's just stuff I don't want to be seeing. I can have no problem with somebody saying, I don't rate him as a midfielder because of X, Y, or Z, or I think he's better in this position. But to say he's tragic in all positions is just hate for no reason, with no basis. He's 19 or 20. I can't remember which age he is, Elliott. But either way, you know, he's had a horrible injury, which ruled him out for a very long spell of time, just as he burst through to the first team. He's come back from that and had to be part of a team that was struggling throughout most of the season for consistency. And yet he's still putting up numbers that Jurgen Klopp is boasting about. So I think Klopp knows a player when he sees one. So I think I'll take my own and Klopp's thoughts ahead of he's tragic in every position, which is just a bit unnecessarily harsh. Exactly, Elliott is too young to be judged. Klopp will develop him. I hope we can see some more of Darwin next season, but it depends on Klopp in pre-season. Yeah, like Darwin knows what he has to do. Darwin knows what Klopp wants from him, and to be fair to Klopp, he's been consistent and he's been fair. When players have shown that they're up to the counter press, Klopp gives them a chance. And Darwin, if he can get that right, if he can become that pressing machine as well as having all the other qualities that he has, I mean, there's a lot to admire there. To be fair, Harvey will have to be incredible to get in the midfield next season. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm not sitting here at all trying to make the argument that Harvey Elliott's a nailed-on starter. I mean, he has to fight for his place like everybody else. Maybe we see a change now. Maybe we see Jurgen Klopp go back to looking at Harvey as an alternative to Mo. Maybe he comes and, when Mo's away at the AFCON, maybe Klopp thinks that he can put Elliott in that position for the month. And maybe Elliott's going to be the extra forward that we're talking about, do we or do we not need? Maybe if we fill out the midfield, Elliott will be reconsidered as a forward. So look, there's lots of exciting options ahead. Lots of unanswered questions ahead as well. I'm intrigued to see how Klopp sets us up in pre-season, what Trent's role is going to be moving on. You know, is this inverted right back midfielder something that we just did to get us through a sticky period, or is it a long-term solution? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. Craig, Elliott hasn't got the pace to play in the front three. I get where you're coming from. I do. He's got the skills. He's got a lot of other attributes, but I get where you're coming from. Like, if he had the pace, that would be a benefit. And look, we know Doak certainly looks like he has that pace, so I get where you're coming from. But I think he's more suited to it than a midfield position, personally. Funny Fiend said, the fact that he's doing bits after coming back from such a horrible injury, especially in a position which isn't one he's suited to, you have to give the lad loads and loads of credit. Plus, he's 20. Yeah, and he's got fucking unbelievable character as a person. I've been nothing but impressed by Harvey Elliott in every way. In the fact that how he's taken the setbacks that he's had. I just love him. I can't lie, lads. I just love Elliott. I love everything about the kid. He's a real Liverpool player. He's a Liverpool fan. He's a Liverpool lad. He just gets it. And he really loves the fans, and he's been brilliant with them. And you've seen the images when he had that leg break or dislocated ankle. He'd given his kit to the kid in the bed beside him. He's just a proper good lad. And we should be rooting for these type of lads to do well. And look, one more important thing, and I don't know if Jurgen Klopp has taken this into consideration, but, you know, I assume he has. I name my dog Harvey, my Frenchie, so it's got to work. Because I can't rename the dog. So it's got to work, Jurgen. So, you know, make it work. I feel for Harvey because he played in midfield, which is, as of right now, he can't fill in. And he's been targeted at times this season for his poor defending and defensive work rate whilst playing at a position. And he's still learning the game as well. Like, he's 19 or 20 years of age, so he shouldn't be the finished article. Could Harvey learn from McAllister? They're very similar builds in current positions. Luckily, he should be learning from everybody on the training ground. You know, he should be learning from Jones. He should be learning from Thiago. He should be learning from Mo. You know, that's the beauty of having these seasoned, solid pros.